Okay, so today's video is just kind of, I guess, a hair regimen video. As you may have seen in my last video, or was it the video before that, I did do a review for the hair that I'm currently wearing, which is Bobbi Boss Ocean Wave hair. And in my review, I talked about that the hair sheds and it tangles and so on and so forth. And that definitely does happen with pack hair. But this hair, this time around, has actually been responding very, very well with just not nearly as much tangling and shedding that as I'm accustomed to with this hair. And I can also maybe attribute that to the hair regimen that I'm kind of sticking to, that I started doing towards the end of my last install, that I want to continue to do. So I'll just kind of share with you. So overall, I'm generally low maintenance with hair, especially during the week. I have almost an hour to an hour and a half commute to work in the morning, and so I really don't have a whole lot of time in the morning to get, to spend a lot of time with my hair, which is why I weave, because with my own hair, which is relatively long and thick and nappy, I would have to spend, way too much more time than I'd like to. I'm also a certified product junkie, and so when I didn't have the extensions or the weave in, I just spent a whole lot of time invested in my hair and getting this pre-poo regimen and this oil treatment and this product and this herb. I swear I used to make teas for my hair. I was all over the hair boards last year, and I would make all these teas for my hair to make it stronger and healthier and this, that, and ultimately nothing, even vitamins. I was guzzling the vitamins. I just didn't find that anything really changed much of anything. That notwithstanding, here's my hair care regimen. Short and sweet. Oh, here it is. Short and sweet. What I do and what I use. Okay, so the first thing I do is, let's get this here. The first thing I do is just cover my whole head. Now this hair, for whatever reason, really loves coconut oil, and as a pre-treatment. So I do this once a week. Sometimes like a Friday night, if I'm not doing anything the next Saturday, whatever. So Friday night, I will cover my hair in coconut oil, organic virgin coconut oil. And if you don't, the brand that I actually like is Vatika Oil. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Yeah, it's Vatika Oil. And this is I buy at on Amazon, and it includes, it's coconut oil, but it's also infused with Ayurvedic herbs. And if you're familiar with Ayurvedic herbs like henna and amla, sorry, amla, that's another one. These are Indian herbs that are just really supposedly great for hair. And I had been all about these things. So what's in it? Coconut, neem, brahmi, amla. All these things are supposed to be great for hair growth and all that. I just have it because I don't have the other my other coconut oil that I used to use. And I like it. It does the job. It makes the hair very, very soft. Not even, I coat my own hair. And this, where can I show you? This is how much of my own hair that I have out here. There it is. Anyway, so that, and then I have obviously the perimeter out and like a little bit in the back. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about here, right? So I use the Vatika oil, cover it all over my head, right? Then I put on a plastic cap, and then I put on my hair therapy wrap. And this I bought at Amazon, as well as the Vatika oil. Very dime piece friendly, oddly enough. And this is 100% natural, all natural ingredients. And it's relatively cheap. I think I bought a pack of like 2 of these for maybe $10. I'm not sure, but this is lasting me. It comes in a solid form, by the way. So if you go and invest in it, and I'll put links below to this oil. It comes in a solid form, so sometimes you have to run it under the hot water to get it to come out of the bottle, because it's coconut oil, which solidifies in colder temperatures. Anyway, back to the hair therapy wrap. What this is, it's just like a hair wrap. It's got a Velcro tab in the back, and to attach it to the front. And I could show you because you look kind of crazy wearing it. Here it is, right? But I don't use that. I just tighten it with a hair elastic, and it's a heat wrap. You know how they say you should apply heat to your hair, blah, 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 but I don't want to just hold a blow dryer over my head. I also don't like to sit under a dryer. I don't have that kind of time. I like to keep moving, cleaning the house, cleaning the apartment, whatever, while I'm treating my hair. And it comes with these gel packs. This was, I think, $20, free shipping from Amazon. And you put the gel packs inside the little sleeves. And you put it in the microwave. You can also warm these up in the stove if you want. If you've got a pair of tongs, and you can take them out. The heat lasts longer when you warm them up on the stove, but I never do all that. I throw it in the microwave for like a minute, 2 minutes. The instructions say like 45 seconds, but honestly, I have to leave it in a little bit longer than that. Be careful. This is my second therapy wrap. The one I was using last year, I like overheated it in the microwave, and these packs do pop and all that. But whatever, I love it. It does the job, keeps it warm, especially for conditioning. And then when we're talking about rinsing it out, I actually don't shampoo this hair. I never shampoo this hair. I only co-wash the hair. And I use Suave Humectant Moisture Conditioner. It keeps the hair so soft, so light. I just absolutely love it. And I've used other conditioners. I've tried using all natural conditioners that I had, and they just didn't give the same amount of softness to the hair, or provide the same amount of softness to the hair. In fact, this one is probably loaded up with all kinds of silicones, which is a big no-no in the hair world, is you never want to have silicone. Whatever, okay? I've wrapped all that nonsense up, and I just do use what works and makes my life easy, and my hair is still growing out of my head at a very rapid rate, very healthy, very strong, all that, so why not? And granted, and for the most part, I'm using this on the weave, right? And I even use a little bit every morning before I go to work. I re-wet the hair just a little bit, use just a dollop of this, run it through the hair, and then I go. If I want to add more like defined curls, or like bump up the waves, I use this Herbal Essence Totally Twisted Mousse. Originally, I was using the Herbal Essence Totally Twisted Conditioner for this hair, but it was leaving a film that I just couldn't, like, it just left a film, and this one doesn't feel like this. P.S. This big old bottle is like $3, okay, or less. So it's just a great, great buy. I use it every single day. Now, for my own hair, when I'm doing a pre-poo, like with the hot oil treatment, my own bangs sometimes get, like, it's not as thick, obviously, as this. So it doesn't absorb the oil in the same way. So I always have a little bit of residue from it. Doesn't just wash out with the co-washing. So I use an all-natural sulfate-free shampoo just for the, maybe like even a little bit of the top, just because you don't want oil here. Like, you don't want that greasy look. The all-natural shampoo that I use is by Shea Moisture. And I'll sometimes, yeah, you know, after I wash it out, just for leave out my bangs or whatever, I'll use this shampoo, and this is $10 at Target. This one's a thickening shampoo. Any of the Shea Moisture shampoos are fine. Just P.S. they don't smell very good, at least not these ones. Like, I think I tried the raw retention one and the this thickening one. They don't smell badly. They just don't have like that perfumey scent that you're accustomed to, or that you may even get from the Suave's Humectant Moisture Conditioner. So that, my friends, dimes, is my hair routine when I'm weaving. Simple, easy peasy. When I use this, it's probably on my head 10 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. Longer if you want, if you're doing other things. I highly, 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 highly recommend this if you want to do at-home conditioning. You don't want to be sitting up under a dryer or whatever. So that's it. Stay tuned for, well, anyway, I'm going to film another. Anyway, that's it. All right. Thanks so much for watching, dimes. Lots more stuff to come. And the jacket, if you want to know, is going to be in my outfit of the day video. So keep watching and you'll find out where I got it. All right.